Welcome, one and all, to another exciting episode of UFW. For this Containment Breach match, do not be alarmed. The Felterweights are entering, and here is the first entrant, Puppet Paul. That's right, newcomer to the Felterweight division, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of every shape, ability, and gender identity. He's doing his best dancing. It's a hell of a way to enter the Felterweight division in a Elimination Chamber Containment Breach match. But Puppet Paul has found himself in the middle of it now, and there's not much to be done about it. The rules of this match are fairly straightforward today. Entrances every 90 seconds, 2 people start in the ring. Every 90 seconds, 1 new person comes in until everybody is in the ring. Pinfalls and submissions is the only way to get someone out. Last person remaining is the winner. Now we see Paul entering their pod. Happy to be here. Probably kind of missing their tag team partner, Puppet Graham. And here's Creepy Doll. What's there to say about Creepy Doll that isn't said in their name? Slowly entering, constantly smiling. It's not good. It's been a long time since we've seen the Felterweights. For a very good reason, as you can probably tell. Fans coming to the show today, you can see in the corner there, brought their child, which was explicitly not recommended. In fact, we told fans to not bring children, and yet some didn't listen. It's parenting for you. Everyone is cheering for Creepy Doll to just get in the pod and get it over and done with. Because it is an Elimination Chamber match, entrances are slightly different, so we are spared, mercifully, from Creepy Doll writhing in the middle of the ring. And what is this? This creature, this jangly mess of everything. This can only be one thing. The new entrant into the Felterweight division, not technically made of felt, technically made of lots of things. Welcome, the Simic Slaw. As I said, Simic Slaw, not really made of felt or anything else traditionally associated with the Felterweight division, but the Simic Slaw was placed into the Felterweight division on, quote, vibes alone, end quote. Quite frankly, I understand it. As we said, made of many very different parts, hailing from many very different locations. The Simic Slaw is here. They've formed some kind of own body, or perhaps they've just taken over someone else's. We have had to explain to them as they joined UFW that possession of a person is explicitly banned. It is one of the few rules we have across all of our matches. The crowd is not liking this, and quite frankly, I don't blame them. For the viewers at home, the Simic Slaw brings a smell with them, which is real bad. Should have spent a little bit longer in the back of the freezer before bringing them out and throwing them out for this match. And our next contestant. I recognize this music. It's been a long time. It's been such a long time. But they're back. Some would say one of the founding members of the Felterweight division. Missing since the second Autumnal Rumble. Welcome back, Gib. The hairy puppets Yeti, some suspect. Creature coming back, looking absolutely ripped. Look at those abs. Gib has spent their time off putting in the work, and it is really showing off. Gib probably the most popular member of the Felterweight division, in that they're just a creature. They've got all the parts of a Yeti ape thing. And they're just kind of chilling. Gib now entering the pod. We have 4 contestants now in the pods. Our last 2 entrants will be starting in the ring. One and all, it is time to welcome. This is quite an extravagant entrance for the Felterweight champion, Pistachio, the productivity bear. Everyone else was taking too long. Pistachio wants to get their entrance over with the Felterweight belt around their waist. This is not a title match. One and all. But Pistachio is here. And they have been realigning the workflow and the layout of the Felterweight division. And they thought this was an appropriate way to get everyone together, see their skills, give everyone a chance to show what they can do. So Pistachio set up this match. Once again, this is not a title match. This is not for the belt. Pistachio just has the belt with him, and it would be a waste of time to have to leave it behind when they can just hand it to the ref. Making sure everyone knows they're the champion. Now, the Felterweight belt still does have the creepy doll side plates. That is a bug in that we have no idea how to get them off. And our last entrant. They come. The monster. The beast. The unknowable mass of thing. They have no eyes. They have no mercy. And they have a stranglehold on the Loading Ready Run prop room. Please welcome Bartleby. Another crowd, I guess, favorite would be the best way to describe it. Bartleby came in screaming into the Felterweight division, and they've made a real impact. Some say that they're due for the title and that they're going to be the one to topple Pistachio. I think there'll be a lot of people happy to see that. Pistachio, obviously not one of them. But I think a lot of people will be happy just to see the end of Pistachio's long PowerPoints on how to improve the workflow and the presentation of UFW shows. Sometimes you can spend too much time talking about how to optimize and not enough time actually optimizing. And I think some people think that Pistachio's fallen into that trap. Pistachio, of course, would just say that they're making sure that everyone gets the message and that people are free to continue working during the PowerPoint presentation, because that's good for productivity. Here we go, the crowd loves this bit. Oh, yes. As we say, Gib and Pistachio are probably the two most favored members of the Felterweight division. Sorry, not Gib and Pistachio. Gib and Bartleby. Oh my goodness. Pistachio is not super favored. But here we are. Bartleby is ready. Don't know why Bartleby came in after Gib. Probably had some sort of arrangement with the people backstage. Sorry, Bartleby came in after Pistachio. Oh, and Pistachio trying to get this match ended as soon as it begins. Big kick to Bartleby. Now a neck breaker. Pistachio is not wasting time here. They know that if they wait too long, more people will come in, which drastically makes the chances of them succeeding go down. And they want to get Bartleby eliminated before they can get blindsided by someone coming out of the pods. Noticeable height difference here between Bartleby and Pistachio. Of course, Pistachio being one of the two hand puppets in this match today, the other one being Puppet Paul. Oh, and Bartleby. Oh, I think I'm really getting this all messed up. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, one and all. I am slightly sick. You may be able to hear it in my voice. Ooh, and a big kick to the back of the spine. Those smooth technical moves from Pistachio. There is no wasted movement there. No extra flair. No flashing and running around. Pistachio going for an elimination as the clock counts down. Oh, Pistachio, this is not what they wanted to do. But here we go. Who's coming out first? It's Creepy Doll. The crowd's not happy about that. Pistachio trying to lay in a submission move. Submissions are allowed in this match, and also just good for wearing down your opponent's resiliency. Creepy Doll tried to make an impact here, but Bartleby is absolutely not having it. And Rough Rider on the neck on the way down. Gib tried to get some offense. Pistachio tried to get some offense in there. Reversing Bartleby, clipping through the ropes. The Felterweight division is an absolute mess. Creepy Doll going for a pin. Pistachio absolutely happy to let it happen. If someone gets eliminated, they get eliminated, and that's the most important thing. It doesn't really matter who gets it in this match, because the first elimination is not as important as the last. Now Creepy Doll trying to get some offense in on Pistachio. Pistachio moving out of the way, using their own opponent's weight against them. Creepy Doll not having a good showing in this match. Trying to add Pistachio and Bartleby, ships passing in the night. I think Pistachio would say this is a very inefficient way of running this match. Oh, and a big pin combination there from Creepy Doll. Pistachio manages to kick out, but can't quite get themselves up. And a big whiff there from Bartleby. Next up, it's Gib. The closest thing that this division has to a powerhouse, Gib. Technically speaking, a hand puppet, although there's some debate there because there are marionettes and the little hand things on them, but I can't remember what they're called. Not a pure hand puppet, as Pistachio and Puppet Paul would say. The two newcomers, the only two left in, they've got to be happy with that. They have no idea what to expect, so they've had a good chance to scope out what's happening here. Gib taunting Creepy Doll, now going for the pin. The ref's counting it. Pins are allowed on the outside. The ref now counting for Pistachio pinning Bartleby. 2 kickouts still, no eliminations. I wonder if we're going to have all 6. Oh, and it looks like Pistachio is bleeding. The gods themselves only know what a puppet bleeding looks like. I expect that we may be able to find out. Pistachio, despite the open wounds, not willing to be pinned. Ignoring the pain and kicking out. And that's the kind of single-minded focus we've seen from our champion of the Felterweight division. Second to last competitor coming in as Bartleby eliminates Pistachio and Puppet Paul comes in. We remain at 4 competitors in the ring. Pistachio, a bad showing, but they came out first. They thought that they could get this match done as efficiently as possible by eliminating everybody one by one. Unfortunately, that plan didn't get to be implemented, and that's just how things go sometimes. A sneaky pin here from Creepy Doll. Gib kicks out. Bartleby looks like they're taunting over Puppet Paul, who's not had a good showing so far. Big whiff there from Bartleby. Puppet Paul now driving the offense. Big punch. Oh, Creepy Doll throwing themselves face first into the pod. That's going to hurt. Puppet Paul going for a submission, but Bartleby's not having it. Oh. And it looks like Gib has just murdered Creepy Doll. 2 and 3. There we are. Creepy Doll's out. Bartleby still in this match despite being one of the first 2 opponents in the ring. 2 eliminations as the Simic Slaw comes in. We have a 3-way match for a couple of moments. No one really seems to be able to get a good upper hand here. Puppet Paul reversing those big punches from Gib. Simic Slaw taking a moment to see what's going on. And some just really unsportsmanlike conduct there from Simic Slaw. People don't like to see that at all. Puppet Paul still very fresh, throwing Gib out of the ring. What's Puppet Paul going to do here? As Bartleby goes for a submission move. Don't know if that's going to work on someone who's very fresh. Gib throwing Puppet Paul around. Although they're supposed to be roughly the same size, Gib has in here a surprising power advantage. Oh, another pile driver onto the outside. Gib is ruthlessly murdering people. That's a kick out at 2 from Puppet Paul. Now Bartleby bleeding. I guess that's what happens when you're the first ones in the match. You take the most punishment. And I think this might be it from Bartleby. Simic Slaw is really putting them through the gears now. Wrapping them up, it looks like. What's going on here? Bartleby manages to get out. We couldn't quite see what was happening because Puppet Paul and Gib were obscuring it. 2. Gib kicks out. Big slam there from Bartleby, and Bartleby looks like they've found their second wind. They're ready to go. Simic Slaw is not in a good place. Bartleby not willing to let them get an upper hand at all. Bouncing Simic Slaw off the ring. Puppet Paul throws Gib out of the ring. Bartleby going for some kind of submission, I suppose. Or just wearing their opponent down. Another Rough Rider. Or Puppet Paul just really lays in a beating. 2. And Simic Slaw kicks out. That would have been a disappointing showing if Simic Slaw had been eliminated, and for Bartleby, who's still, as we know, quite injured. Is Simic Slaw going to break up the pin? No. They just wanted to watch. I tell you, the Felterweight division is just full of just weirdos. And we've got a 4-way melee here. These competitors really need to sort this out. Oh, Bartleby driving Simic Slaw's head into the ground. Puppet Paul now tying up Gib for a submission. There's no rope breaks here. And Gib taps. Puppet Paul lays in the submission for a little bit longer. Just to really put the rub-ins. Bartleby still in this match. What an amazing showing from the shapeless, formless pink mass. Some say they're powered solely by spite and malevolence, and I would believe it, I think. Got a three-way rumble here with the two freshest competitors up against one of the two people who spent the longest time in this match. You would think that Bartleby would be at a clear disadvantage here, but Bartleby seems to be in control. Oh, and now Puppet Paul is bleeding. This is an absolute stuffing bath. Puppet Paul eliminated by Bartleby. And now it's just down to Bartleby and the Simic Slaw. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. The Simic Slaw, you would think they would be quite slippery and good at getting out of moves. But I think also there's just a lot of jumbly bits in there for Bartleby to grab a hold of. Bartleby now putting the moves to Simic Slaw. Is this the end of the match? 1, 2, 3, and Bartleby wins. First in the match, last person out. What an amazing showing from Bartleby. Truly, I think, the iron creature of the Felterweight division. Look at these highlights. Bartleby absolutely taking a beating from Pistachio, from Creepy Doll. But whatever, they're made of stronger stuff, whatever it might be. Pistachio showing that technical offense there that they're famous for wasn't enough to get them through today. Because in a no-holds-barred, anything-goes kind of match, you don't want efficiency, you want whatever Bartleby's got. Malevolence and hatred, maybe. Who knows? They're definitely feeling it, but everyone else is feeling it more. And Bartleby has won the Containment Breach match here at UFW. Thank you very much for joining us, one and all. It has been an experience watching these competitors go at each other, and if we're very, very lucky, we're never going to have to see it for a very long time. We'll catch you next time.